What up guys, Ajax, thank you for joining me for this video. Today we are going to be speedrunning root beer. And I know that sounds ridiculous, but we're just going to be guessing which root beer is which, tasting them and ranking them, and doing it as quick as possible. And I'm doing it with some friends. I'm going to have them introduce themselves in just a second. I will link their socials if they want in the description below. You can find them. But please just show them some love in the comments. Maybe drop a subscribe for them. That would be awesome. And yeah, I'm gonna let them all introduce themselves real quick. What up guys, Ajax back with another video, and I am here with my friends.
I am Caden.
DylBeep. My channel is just DylBeep.
And I'm Shane.
Okay, cool. So now that everyone is introduced, I'm going to explain the scoring. So each person's going to get a point based off of how many root beers they get right. You know, 1.1 root beer, 2.2 root beers, obvious. But the quicker you do it is really good. It benefits you because the person that does it the quickest gets 0 points off their total score. The person that does it the second quickest gets 1 point off their total score, and so on and so forth. So you want to do it quick. And that is actually a shout out to my friend DylBeep, who introduced himself before. He's a speedrunner, and I wanted to give a little bit of his flair on this video, you know, and I think it's going to be awesome. So as to why the root beer challenge, you know, obvious question. I'm a big root beer fan. It just kind of came to my head one day, and they all got roped in along with me. So I'm glad that they joined, and yeah, let's run that.
All right, guys, let's start trying some of these. Oh, I think this is the Faygo. I'm putting this at 4. I think this is Mug. I'm gonna put this one at 2. This one's not good. I'm putting this one at 3. I think that's Fitz's. I don't know what this one is. I think this might be A&W. I'm putting that at number 5 because I can't even really taste it. Holy shit, it is so cold in my mouth right now. All right, I think that's Barq's. Oh. Which one haven't I guessed? Well, then I guess this is Zevia.
I think that's Fitz. I'm gonna put that at 3. I think that's Faygo. I'm gonna put that at 5. I can't really tell what this one tastes. I think it's the one that Dylan had last time that he fucking couldn't taste. Zevia, whatever that one is. Put that 6. Mug, put that 3. What have I not guessed? A&W and can I change my guesses? I think this one is the Zevia then. I'm gonna say that's Barq's. I put that one at 3, and that moved something to 2. A and W is at the last one. One.
And the time was 1:27:55.
10 seconds faster.
Okay, let's taste some root beer. I think that's mug. Put it at 3. Tastes like nothing. Go Faygo. 5. Tastes like root beer. We'll go Zevia. Put it at 6. Pretty good. Fitz, put it at 2. Hey, you guys are killing my time. I'm making me. Okay. I'm gonna go on Barq's number 1. Why is it clear? That's disgusting. Okay, well, I have to. It's also messed up. It's also messed up. All right, I don't know what I put at 6, but I'm just gonna say this is Zevia, and whatever I had 6, make it A&W. Yeah. I moved it to 4, and then the
1:55:36.
I got scammed. Alrighty guys, my turn. Let's see how it's done. This one is Fitz. That one is Barq's. This one is A&W. This one's the clear one. That's Zevia. Damn it, I messed up. This one's Faygo. What haven't I guessed? A&W, mug? Mug. This one's mug. And that's that.
All right, guys, so I guess it just turns out that none of us know anything about root beer, apparently, because we got 2 right of the best of us. So it turns out that we just don't know how root beer tastes.
What's up guys, and we're just going to go over the scoring of these runs really quick. And so Dylan for A&W guessed Zevia, and he gave the Zevia a 6. For Barq's, he actually got that one right. He guessed Barq's, and he gave it a 1, the best one he tasted. For Faygo, he guessed Fitz, and he gave the Fitz a 3. For Fitz, he guessed Mug, and he gave the Mug a 2. For Mug, he guessed A&W, and he gave the A&W a 5. And then for Zevia, he guessed Faygo, and he gave the Faygo a 4. For Caden, as you can tell, he guessed Barq's for A&W, gave it a 6. Barq's was his worst. For Barq's, he guessed Fitz, and he gave the Fitz a 4, not a good score. For Faygo, he guessed Mug, and he gave the Mug a 2. For Fitz, he guessed A&W, and he gave the A&W a 1, his favorite. For Mug, he guessed Faygo, and he gave the Faygo a 5. And for Zevia, he guessed Zevia, got that one right, and he gave it a 3. And for Shane's score, for A and W, he guessed mug, and he gave the mug a 3. For Barq's, he guessed Faygo, and he gave the Faygo a 5. For Faygo, he guessed Fitz, and he gave the Fitz a 2. That's pretty good. For Fitz, he guessed Barq's, and he gave the Barq's a 1 overall. For Mug, he guessed A and W, and he gave A and W a 4. And Shane also got the Zevia right, giving it a 6, the worst one he tasted. Finally, my score. For A and W, I guessed Barq's, and I gave it a 3. For Barq's, I guessed Faygo, and I gave the Faygo a 4. For Faygo, I guessed Mug, and for Mug, I gave a 5. I got the Fitz right. I guessed Fitz, and I gave it 1 overall, my favorite. For Mug, I guessed A and W, and I gave it a 2. And I got the Zevia correct as well, giving it a 6 overall, my worst as well. And now for everyone's time. Dylan had a third place time of 1 minute and 37 seconds, netting him a loss of 2 points and an overall score of -1. Caden had a second place time of 1:27, netting him a loss of 1 point and an overall score of 0. Shane came in fourth place time-wise with a time of 1 minute and 55 seconds, netting him a loss of 3 points and a -2 overall score. Finally, I got a score of 50 seconds, coming in first place and netting myself a loss of 0 points for an overall score of 2 points. That means that Dylan came in third place overall, Caden in second place overall, Shane in last place overall, and I was first overall. And then finally, the root beer scores themselves. Because we ranked these with 1 being the best overall and 6 being the worst overall, the higher score here is actually worse. So Zevia had a score of 19, which was last place overall. A and W had a score of 18 and was our 5th place root beer. Mug had a score of 16, which was 4th overall. Barq's had a score of 14 and was our 3rd place root beer. Faygo had a score of 12 and was our 2nd place root beer, surprisingly. And Fitz had a score of 5, which was 1st overall. So as you guys can tell, we aren't really versed in root beer like we thought we were. What a shocker, but that's funny. It's cool. It's all good. I thought the video probably turned out good. I won. I'm the best. No one can beat me in that. It's in writing right there. Well, not writing, video form, but you saw. And then yeah, I can't remember what our favorites were off the top of my head, but you just saw. I really liked the Fitz. That was good. So hopefully we'll be doing more of these videos in the future. Please check out my friends' information in the description below, and you know, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and check me out on Instagram too, where I'm doing some art. I'd really appreciate it. And thank you guys for checking out this root beer speedrun video. Deuces.